Let's talk about Shawana Spears. And I kind of want to, yeah, I do want to open the phone lines on this. Shawana Spears is the mother out of Baton Rouge, Louisiana, 30-year-old mother who was arrested and booked on child cruelty charges. She just bonded out on Tuesday. She was arrested for spanking her sons and her son's friends. She was at work and she got a call from a neighbor. The neighbor said, "You need to come and get your sons because they just broke into a neighbor's house and they are walking into your home with stolen goods." The mother lives relatively close to her home, Schaquana Spears. She came rushing home, got there in about 3 minutes and saw the boys there with goods. Some of the boys were trying to escape. These are teenage sons. And so she did what most, I think, people would do, and that is spank that ass. She whooped them. She spanked them. And as a result of her spanking and disciplining her kids, she was arrested. And not only was she arrested, but her kids were taken away from her. She has 6 kids from ages 13 down to, I believe, 2, or 13 down to like a newborn or something. And all of her kids were taken away from her. And if you watch the video, I would play it, but we'd get flagged for a copyright infringement. But if you watch the video, you would see how heartbroken she is, because she said, "I'm just trying to do the right thing and chastise and discipline my kids for doing something that, had they got caught by the police, they would have been arrested, imprisoned, or even worse, they're black kids in Baton Rouge, Louisiana, they could have gotten shot because maybe something off the mantelpiece looked like a gun." Right, so she's trying to intervene beforehand and she gets arrested. I found it interesting here in Massachusetts that the Massachusetts Supreme Court, and I actually want to read their language exactly, they actually made provisions for parents to be able to spank their children here in this liberal bastion of Massachusetts. And the language actually reads, and this was June of 2015, it says that reasonably related to the purpose that parents should be able to discipline their kids so long as it is reasonably related to the purpose of safeguarding or promoting the welfare of the minor and does not cause physical harm or severe mental stress. Parents may not be held criminally liable for the use of reasonable force in disciplining their children. Now, there are similar statutes in rulings in Louisiana, and so the district attorney has said that he doesn't know the full extent of what happened, but he is reviewing the case, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. They may very well drop the charges, but I want to ask my audience, one, how many of you were spanked growing up? And two, how many of you think, because I have friends with a wide range of opinions, how many of you think that it is wrong for a parent to spank their child? You can leave this in the comment or tweet me. Do you think it's wrong for a parent? Should a parent who is disciplining their child? Of course, we're talking about let's use the Massachusetts definition or language, as long as it is reasonably related to the purpose of safeguarding or promoting the welfare of the minor and does not cause physical harm or severe mental distress, right? So you pop them on the behind, or if they're a teenager, you might have to get a belt and hit their legs or something, but you're doing it to tell them that this action that you're taking is not only wrong, but it's dangerous. And you do it because I'm just curious. What do you guys think? I don't necessarily have to take calls on this, but I want you to tweet me at the BPD show and tell me, what do you think? Should this mother have been arrested? Or do you think the mother was doing the right thing and trying to make sure her children don't go down the wrong path?